Hello and welcome to Beginning Yi. Before we launch into discovering Yi, I'd like to introduce myself and take a quick peek at how we'll explore and become familiar with Yi during this course. My name is Chris Backhouse. I'm a freelance web developer living and working in France. I have 25 years of IT experience, including 15 years of object-oriented development and relational databases. Much of my IT career was spent in customer-facing roles, such as project management and business analysis. And this has taught me to develop customer-centric applications, and I'll talk more about this later. I've been using web technologies for over 10 years, starting back in 1995-96 when developing a project for Microsoft UK. And about 3 years ago, I decided to make the transition from Microsoft-based technologies to LAMP technologies. And when I first started with PHP, I very quickly understood the need for a framework and started developing with Yi. For the past 2 years, I've exclusively used Yi and have been developing complex Ajax-based web applications. During this course, we're going to develop a fully functional application in Yi, but before we start developing, we'll look at some of the theory behind frameworks. What are the advantages of frameworks, and what are MVCs? And what is the flow in a normal web request? For this course, you'll need a basic LAMP or WAMP setup. And we'll look at both the prerequisites and the ideal development tools. And then in section 2, we'll jump straight in and set up a new Yi installation and create our first web application, all in one chapter. Yi encourages a test-driven, iterative development approach by close integration with PHP Unit and Selenium Server. And that means that we'll be able to create our test scenarios alongside our main development and test our application as we go. We'll look at different ways that Yi queries databases through the active record data object, building SQL queries using the command object, and running SQL directly. We'll also look at when we should use which one. Yi has theming support, and we'll install a pre-built theme and then learn how to customize it. By the end of the course, you'll have a thorough understanding of developing in the Yi framework, and you'll have built a fully functional web application.